Today we break down the film on the final episode of WVIA's local pizza documentary. This is episode number 10 and it's the last of season 1. This one features Pizza Perfect of Trucksville. How's your pizza? Just perfect. Anyone who's lived in Northeast PA for any length of time knows that Pizza Perfect is famous not only for their pizza and how well they treat you, but also their very cool commercial that's aired on all the local TV airways. Pizza Perfect serves the legendary local pan-fried Sicilian pizza that until recently was only in northeastern Pennsylvania. Now we have a spot in western PA and a spot in Vermont that's actually making it. Both were inspired by NEPA. But one of the OGs, one of the most famous, is Pizza Perfect. Locals will tell you these are among the very best when it comes to pizza and wings, and I've tried both, and they are really, really good. Now, the thing that separates Pizza Perfect from a lot of places is how they treat people and make you feel like family, and just the quality of their products. When you walk in, it's this communal family feel, not just with you and the person behind the counter, whether it's the cashier or one of the owners, but the customers are very welcoming too. And there's this sort of open conversation between tables going on. Very cool vibe. How can we use this video to improve our pizza making skills at home with pan-fried Sicilian? We've talked about this before in the prior video with Sicilian Bella Festa. Pan-fried Sicilian is made with sliced cheddar cheese. Of course, I don't know Pizza Perfect's recipe, but I believe this to be sliced cheddar cheese. Now let's roll back the tape to a tiny little second-long clip for another piece of evidence. Looks like sliced cheese to me. Now, I'm not sure if this is exactly it, but I spent a lot of time back in my pizzeria days where you get this giant 40-pound block of cheese. And we used to cut it with a piano wire, and then with a chef's knife, we would grate the cheese back in those days. But here's sliced cheese, which I believe is going to head on the pizza, unless they're trying to throw me off here. One thing that does throw me off is cheddar cheese doesn't usually string like that. So wondering if we have a blend on our hands. The more I think I know and the more I see, the less I believe I know. So that's the cool thing about looking at these things. You look, you assume, you take what you know, and then you see conflicting information like this. And boy, it makes it fun. Listening to Tammy and Janine talk about Pizza Perfect and the history and what they put into it and what it means is really cool. The concept of telling a story through food is so incredibly profound, right? So there's history, there's love, there's passion, there's great ingredients. Every pizza to me is different. Even though these folks are renowned for their consistency, every pizza is a little bit unique, and it's sometimes a deeply emotional and historic experience, which is very cool. So that was a profound line that I sort of picked out and I'll take with me. We hear from the customers a lot in this video. And as the old saying goes, the customer is always right. In this case, the customers say it feels like home, it feels like family. They make an immediate connection when they walked in from day one. I'll tell you, I haven't frequented a bunch, but the times I've been there, I've felt welcome. I've felt like family, not just from the people working there, but from the customers themselves. It's a very inclusive environment. It's also a very cool environment with the train going around. Oh, just an awesome experience. If you haven't been to Pizza Perfect in Trucksville, it's definitely one of those places, if you're traveling to Northeast PA, that you should stop at. It's on that type of list. I'd like to know, what was your favorite episode in this 10-part mini docu-series from WVIA? Drop it in the comments below. Was it Pizza Perfect or was it one of the others? And just let me know and tell me why. What takeaway did you have from that video that made it so special? Because this one's really special, and I appreciate everything WVIA has done for these small businesses, and I really enjoyed hearing the stories behind each pizzeria, the family, the business, the passion, the history, and just the love for pizza in the area and their customers. Just a great series overall, and kudos to WVIA and the filmmaker and all of the businesses involved. You all did a great job, and I'm appreciative of having this small part of it coming to you weekly to talk about each episode. So hopefully we'll see you next time in season 2, but definitely tell me what you thought about it in the comments.